With the garden update coming up shortly, and everybody needing a lot of melons to save up for the melon armor that will be coming in that update, melon farming has never been so competitive. This is the Katapult for Katapult Gaming, and in this episode, I'll be showing you how to get a gold medal in this highly competitive period for melons. The first thing you're going to need, of course, is a melon farm, and you can see here I have a fully expanded melon farm, and I had to harvest all the way till here, so not a whole lot of rows left to harvest during those 20 minutes. And I was using Ranger's Boots at 260 speed, which I found to be the optimal speed for farming melons. And so really, you need all the space you can get. So if you're using a regular sized island, you're going to need a couple of layers, probably at least 2 of melons, to be able to run for the full 20 minutes without having to stop. And you can see that by the time I get to the end, the first rows already started regrowing pretty decently. The next thing you'll need is a melon dicer. So I'm using this Lush melon dicer. You could go for the Blessed Reforge, which would be a little bit better than this. This is really to show the kind of the minimum to barely make it to a gold medal right now. So I'll be talking about a few improvements you can do along the way. And likewise, you could recom this to get even more bonus from your Blessed Reforge. In terms of buffs, I have the Cultivating 7 on it, Delicate 5, which makes sure that I don't break the stems and hurt the farm as I harvest. Efficiency 5, just to get rid of the blocks as quickly as we can. And Turbo Melon 5 to get 25 farming fortune. In terms of armor, I'm using my Ranger's Boots, and until they come up with the melon armor, I'm using the Young Dragon, which is a little bit overkill for melon farming, but I like having the extra speed on my... As far as pets go, I'm using my level 100 elephant as always, so this one is mostly for the 180 farming fortune, which lets you get more drops as you farm. Normally you wouldn't need this high of a farming level for farming melons, but again, the upcoming garden update really changed things around. So at farming level 43, again, I just barely made it with this. So I think if you're under farming level 40, you'll probably be struggling to get a gold medal in melon right now. So the best thing you can do is to keep farming things until your farming level gets up, and focus on getting all sorts of other medals along the way. Over at Anita, you'll see that I have plus 26% extra farming drops, so I'm 2 levels away from getting the cap of plus 30%, and I'm at 7 gold medals out of the 9 needed to level this up. So really, this is very important to level up. Again, especially with how competitive that this crop is right now. And to give an idea, if we look, the last one I did was 558k to get a gold medal, and the time before was 461k. So quite a huge jump in between. We see here it was 477k, and if we go back more, 486k and 418k, so you can see 498k, this one was an exception too, but you can see that melon farming overall is a lot more competitive than it used to be. And when I started playing, you can see that 312k was sufficient to get a gold medal in there. So very different. The other thing that can be useful is either if you get a large agronomy sack, that's going to help you store some of the melons as you go along. But when you're talking about those quantities, those bags will fill up very quickly. So you'll need a personal compactor to deal with them as you go along. And you can definitely have multiple compactors on you at a time. So we'll see over here we have this one does the enchanted melons and the enchanted melon blocks. So make sure that you have a personal compactor that can do those two things together, and then you can store them over in your accessory bag if you like. Best of luck with your melon farming. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, leave them in the box below. Please remember to like, subscribe, share with a friend. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.